and welcome. I'm Face Conscious, an artist, designer, and teacher. Here I have a new set of watercolours. I love having such a wide variety of colours in front of me. The painting in the corner was my first play with these new paints. What do you think? It begins as always with a sketch. I am feeling a bit low, so I draw my feelings. This is a great way to reflect my emotions and help me feel better, and help me understand myself better too. After I'm done sketching, I use my black liner pen to outline the final design. I use tape to keep my paper flat for when I add water, and to give it a clean, crisp border when I'm done painting. On the back of the packaging of my new paints, there is a colour chart, so I can tell you which colours I'm using. For the petals, I feel drawn to Crimson Lake and Permanent Rose. Using these colours together, I feel it gives my petals some extra dimension. I am careful to paint around the bubbles I drew, as I want them a lighter colour, and with watercolour, special care is always needed. I don't need to worry as much about adding water to the page first, as I used these new aqua brushes. These are brushes filled with water, which I can squeeze out whenever I want more on my brush. Consulting the colour chart again, I pick cobalt blue for the body, and Prussian blue for the lowlights. Again, taking special care not to paint the little bubbles. And I have switched to a regular brush. I use turquoise blue for the horn. Carefully, I add a wash of blue for the sky, filling up the background. A wash is where there is more water and a little colour, making the colour look washed out or transparent. Back to my aqua brush. I squeeze out a drop of water onto my page, and it gives me an idea, which you will see soon. First, I add yellow to the center of the flower and fill in the little bubbles that I was careful to leave white earlier. To complement the bubbles, using my aqua brush, I put water droplets all over the flower's petals. I load my brush with the colors that match each petal, and let the pigment seep into the water drop. I've seen this technique, or a version of it, used before, but I have never tried it. I'm excited to see what the end result will be. I find this quite fun, seeing the paint mix and swirl into each water droplet. Finally, I finish off the color scheme with green for the stem and leaves. I picked the colors for this painting with intention. As I was drawn to reddish colors for the petals, I thought carefully about my color scheme, choosing opposing colors on the color wheel, which help make the overall painting pop with reds, greens, blues, and yellows. Creativity is so reflective of our inner worlds, and I see myself reflected in this painting. As I said, I am feeling sad, and the unicorn person is a cold blue. but around them is a warm yellow and deep warm reds and pinks. This, I feel, shows my mentality. I allow myself to feel sad, but I still think of all the positive things that are around me, and although I feel sad, I know I will feel better. With all the water droplets on the petals, I thought it would be interesting to watch them dry, and now we can see why it's good to use tape to hold down the paper. See how much the paper expands from the water, and as it evaporates, the paper shrinks again. Playing the video back and forth makes it look as if the painting is breathing. Finally, I am finished, so I add my signature and get to unmask the edges. I hope this has given you some inspiration to create something yourself and explore your own creativity. Please like, subscribe and share this video with anyone you think will enjoy it too. Thank you for watching and happy creating!